Moving on to question 9. So I read question 9a. If 16 raised to the power n is equal to the cube root of 2 squared, find the value of n. Solution. 16 raised to the power n is equal to cube root of 2 squared. So we know that a square root of a is the same as a raised to the power 1 over 2. Cube root of a can also be written as a raised to the power 1 over 3. And so this cube root of 2 squared can also be written as 2 squared raised to the power 1 over 3. So then we have 16n is equal to 2 squared raised to the power 1 over 3. This can be written as 16 raised to the power n is equal to 2. 2 times 1 over 3. We have 16n is equal to 2 raised to the power 2 over 3. Now we express 16 in base 2. So 16 in base 2 is 2 raised to the power 4, because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8 times 2, which is 16. So we have 2 raised to the power 4 n should be equal to 2 raised to the power 2 over 3. Now from our previous question, if the bases are the same, we equate the exponents. So in this case, we can say that since the bases are equal, 4n should be equal to 2 over 3. Now to make n the subject, we multiply here by 3 and here by 3. 3 cancels 3, we have 2, then 12n. Now we divide both sides by the coefficients of n. So we divide both sides by the coefficient of n, which is 12. So then we have 12n is equal to 2 divided by 12 divided by 12. 12 cancels 12, we have n is equal to 2 goes into 2, 1, and into 12 6 times. So our n becomes 1 divided by 6. So now we move on to the next question. So 9b, the perimeter of a square and a rectangle is the same. So we have this square. So this is x, x. And we have this rectangle. Here's L, here's W. The perimeter of the square, perimeter of square, is equal to 4x, and perimeter of rectangle should be equal to 2L plus W. Now what we are saying is 4x is equal to 2L plus W. Okay. The width of the rectangle is 6 centimeters. So we know that W is equal to 6 centimeters. and the area is 16 less than the area of the square. So the area of the rectangle is 16 less than the area of the square. So the area of rectangle is equal to the area of square minus 16. And we know that the area of a rectangle is length times width, and the area of a square is x squared minus 16. So we can rewrite this expression as this. But we know the width is 6. So our 6L is equal to x squared minus 16. So this is equation 1. But we also know 4x is equal to 2. So we also know 4x is equal to 2L plus W. And W is 6. So 4x is equal to 2L plus 6. We have 4x is equal to 2L plus 12. So this is equation 2. So now we have two simultaneous equations. So let's say we making L the subject in equation 2. So 4x is equal to 2L plus 12. So we are trying to make L the subject here, which means making L stand alone. So we can have 4x minus 12 equals 2L. Then we divide both sides by 2. So this by 2, this by 2. So L is equal to 4x minus 12 all over 2. Now we can rewrite this expression as L is equal to 4x over 2 minus 12 over 2. So then L becomes 2x minus 6. So this is equation 3. Now we can say putting equation 3 into equation 1. So we know our equation 1 is 6L is equal to x squared minus 16. 6L is equal to x squared minus 16. And our L is 2x minus 6. 2x minus 6. So anywhere we see L, we put 2x minus 6. So we have 6 into bracket 2x minus 6 is equal to x squared minus 16. Now we expand to remove bracket. So what we do is 6 multiplies this and at the same time multiplies this. So then we have 12x minus 36 is equal to x squared minus 16. If we should rewrite this such that we equate everything to 0, we get x squared minus 12x. We move everything to this side. Minus 16 plus 36 is equal to 0. So we have x squared minus 12x. Negative 16 plus 36, we have plus 20 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. So to find x, we have to factorize. And to factorize, we need factors of 20 that when we multiply, we get 20. And when we add, we get negative 12. So factors of 20. We should have 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Out of these factors, let's take 4 and 5. When we multiply 4 by 5, we get 20. But when we add the 2, we get 9. And we should get 12. So we move on to the next factors, 2 and 10. So 2 times 10, when we multiply, we get 20. And then 2 plus 10, when we add, we get 12. So then we have x squared minus 2x minus 10x plus 20 equals 0. So now we factorize. So we factorize x out here. We have x minus 2. 10 x minus 2. Then we have x minus 10, x minus 2 equal to 0. Okay. So then x minus 10 is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. So our x should be 10. And our x should be equal to 2. So we have two values for x. So to test which value is accurate, we use this expression. We can use any of the equations, but I choose to use L is equal to 2x minus 6. 2x minus 6. Now, when x is equal to 10, L is 2 into brackets 10 minus 6, which should give 14. And when x is equal to 2, we have L to be equal to 2 minus 6, which should give negative 2. But length cannot be negative. Hence, x is not 2. Because when x is 2, then we are saying that the length is negative 2. But the length cannot be negative 2. And so, therefore, x is equal to 10. Okay. So that brings us to the end of question 9. So we'll be moving on to question 10.